Hello and welcome to the special podcast of All Rounders 10. We are talking about women's cricket, but it is a special collaboration. I would let you know why. You can guess with a guest on screen here. Let me formally introduce him. Uh, he features on Kiwi Cricket Chat as media manager, lead reporter as well. You can find him on Twitter with a Twitter handle as at the rate of Jones Vincent, doing wonderful work along with Ellie. Proper shout out to her work as well. So, Vincent, formal thanks and huge welcome on the platform of All Owners Dance to you.
Thank you for having me. It's great to join you.
Yeah, absolute pleasure, and so much pumped up to discuss it all. Uh, Viewers, to brief you the rundown of today's podcast. First segment, in general, we would be discussing the strengths and weaknesses of New Zealand women's squad that has been announced for Pakistan women's tour. There is a fun segment, kind of lighter note, that is to pick up the combined 11. Vincent would be taking the honors to pick up the combined 11. We would be, of course, having a prediction segment as well. But first thing first, let's have your say, audience. We want to hear from you that, in your opinion, which player from New Zealand or Pakistan is going to be the player of the series I should have put out in T20 series. So, yeah, player of the series to be very precise. Please keep pouring in with your predictions in the comment box. We will try to gauge the swing, which team is getting and which player is getting the hype. So, without further ado, Vincent, let's get the ball rolling towards the Pakistan Women's Tour to New Zealand, which is officially scheduled to be begin at 3rd of December with T20 games right away. So, not going much into the statistical part as of now, our tactic side of things. How
Mm.
do you are feeling about that tour? Are you confident? Are you nervous? Are you slightly anxious? So yeah, let our audience know about your pre-tour vibes. Over to you.
Well, I'm feeling pretty confident about the chances of the White Ferns. I feel that they've been playing good. I mean, they've been performing okay, and you know, I mean, the loss to Sri Lanka was probably a surprise. The loss to South Africa, I thought was going to happen. But yeah, we're back on home conditions, so I feel that the girls can dominate from that. And yeah,
Uh, Perfect. Confidence means, I mean, it is totally understandable, but we have some sort of confidence as well. I will let you know why. But anyway, moving forward, you talked about the losses against South Africa, the losses against Sri Lanka. So, Vincent, on screen here is like uniform breakdown between batting, bowling, fielding, and selections or management
mm,
side of things. That has been uniformly distributed.
yeah.
But if you were to like kind of play a wheel of blame, that which factor led to the losses most, then second factor, then third, and then fourth, how would you segregate those factors? So over to you.
Yeah, the selection would be the biggest thing. I feel that's one of the main talking points that comes out of each squad. There's players
Yeah.
like Lee Casbrick who are performing. She isn't getting a chance. There's there's players that haven't been performing well but just keep appearing in the squad. Suzie Bates this year hasn't been the best with her. She's ending her near career, the end. She's nearing the end of her career. I think that this could even possibly be her last series in the New Zealand colours. Then, secondly, I'd probably put our bowling down as the second biggest
Yeah.
issue. Um, I mean, we've got players like Leota who has done great work. Then we've got Jess Kerr, Melly Kerr. They are usually the top bowlers, but then we've really struggled to find many bowlers after that. I mean, Jonas and Eden Carson, they weren't the best on
Yeah.
those tours. Um, Same with Molly Penfold. Those three are probably they're young, so it's understandable. But I feel that there are better bowlers in terms of probably haven't been selected that are performing at the moment compared to them. And I would say the fielding would be the next thing,
Yeah.
just because our batting is probably actually right. We've got quite a big batting lineup compared to bowlers. We've got more batters and all rounders, and the all rounders are more batters. Yeah, so that's probably it.
Perfect, perfect. Moving forward, let's have discussion over the squad itself. And
Mhm.
viewers, here you can see the
Yep.
squad announced by White Funds today. There are few players who will play in selected games. Vincent, please break it down for our audience as well. And first of all, there would be two or three mini questions. Let's break it one bit by bit. Any surprise inclusions, any surprise exclusions, and then what are the key strengths and weaknesses which do you see in the squad announced? Over to you.
Um, no real surprise exclusions or inclusions. I mean, it's a plain, simple Ben Sawyer Whitefen squad.
Yeah,
There's no real players that I can see that haven't missed. I mean, the only one, Brooke Halliday, I believe she's got a foot injury at the moment. I'm pretty sure that's what she's got, but she's injured at the moment. Hasn't
yeah,
played so far in the domestic cricket in here, which is why she's been excluded. And yeah, I think apart from that, there's no real players that I feel that should have been excluded or included. Bernie Bezadenhout's back after leaving the South Africa tour due to injury or illness, and yeah, so that's my thoughts on the squad that has been announced.
um, all right. Talking about the players who will play
Mhm.
selected game, how does New Zealand Cricket Board, like in general, makes a policy to uh, manage the game minutes? I would say, or giving enough exposure, not too much exposure, like of Easy Case, who is
Yep.
up and coming wicketkeeper. You would say so.
Mhm.
How do you see that policy of giving certain players a certain game time? So yeah, please have your thoughts over that topic.
So it's got the usual Suzie, Bates, Miliku, and Sophie Devine up the top of the order. Those are your top three. Then you've probably got the likes of your Maddie Green or your Georgia Plummer up there as well. You've also got the option of Kate Anderson to come in and open if needed.
Yeah,
She's performed really well last year in the domestic cricket, earning her a central contract and eventual call to the White Ferns. You've also got Bernie Zayden, who has opened majority of the season for her domestic side, Northern Districts. She's been doing okay for them. She hasn't set the world on
yeah,
fire yet. She's shooting 21 with the bat, high score 40, which she did look promising. And Izzy Gaze, you touched on her. I'm a big fan of Izzy Gaze. She's a good player. She's a good keeper. Like she's averaging 21 this season, with a high score of 41. Um, and yeah, as well, same with Bernie. Um, yeah, so we haven't actually seen Millie Kerr, Suzie Bates, Sophie Devine, or Jess Kerr in the Halliburton Johnson Shield so far. They've all been playing in the WBBL. Fran Jonas has played only a handful of games. I think she's played 2 games. She was out for the first round. I'm not sure why. I think she was having an injury or something. Leah Tahuhu, she's been in great form. She's picked up. Well, she hasn't been in the best of form, but she's bowling economically. She's bowled 20 overs and she's only gone at 3.65 and over. Eden Carson as well has been bowling economically, just under 3 and over. She's also taken 4 wickets. Same with no, sorry, Eden's taken 10 wickets and Leah has taken 4. And she's been
yeah.
absolutely horrible with the bat, only averaging 5.25. She's batting at number 4 for the Central Hinds. I
Hmm.
think they will drop her down when she comes back eventually. But She's been bowling well. She's taken 7 wickets. Good central home bowling attack. That also includes Rosemary Mayer, who played for the New Zealand 11, and also Claudia Green, who is the top leading wicket taker. So it's good that Hannah's been in the wickets. Molly Penfold, she's taken 4 wickets in 23.1 overs. She's going at just under 6 an over, so she's probably the more on the less economical side for the sleepers in the squad. Maddie Green, she's been great with the bat. She scored 71 in the one of the 1-day games over the weekend, and
Yeah.
she also scored 91. So she's been in good form, captaining her side, the Auckland Hearts. So yeah, that's the majority of the squad that I think of. Yeah.
All right. And very lastly, do you see any glaring department which New Zealand might lack, especially considering the Pakistan squad, or do you think it is a perfectly fit squad?
I think yeah, it's pretty evenly balanced because really Amelia Kerr, Suzie are actually, you could even argue they are batting all rounders, so they're more in that batting category. I
Yeah.
think 2 spinners is probably all right. I mean, Cass Eden's only
Mhm.
playing the T20s, so Fran might struggle to find a place in that squad, I would say, but I imagine she will play. Fran will probably play the majority of the ODIs. I think she might play at least 2 of the ODIs because there's no real other spin options apart from Millie. Jess Kerr, I can see her getting a few wickets throughout. Yeah. So I mean, there's no real lacking part that I can see. I think 2 wicket keepers is a good option as well.
Yeah. All right. Uh, Moving forward, we really want to know, as Pakistan fans, we really want to know, first of all, when Suzie Bates is going to retire. The rationale behind that question is she has some certain sort of hate for Pakistan women's cricket. Always performs massive scores like 2 tons in ODIs, 4 half centuries, and more equally as good as in T20Is with second highest head-to-head scores. So, what is so special around her? What do you like most about her? And is there any special thing which she likes most about facing Pakistani bowlers? Like, what makes her so special against Pakistani bowlers? So yeah.
I think she's a player that's contributed extremely well to the New Zealand game. She's in a bit of dip of form, so I mean that hopefully she can navigate that, but she hasn't been on fire in the WBBL, which is starting to give me a bit of worries that she is ending her career. And I think I'm also, you may have heard, but the second T20 they're actually going to rename the ground to the Suzie
Yeah.
Bates Oval. So yeah, that's I think that's for her 300 internationals becoming the second player in the world to reach that. So I think that's a real nice honour from New Zealand cricket towards her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
All right. And by the way, that was on very lighter note. We all Pakistani fans, starting from myself, really like her batting, her aura while being in the field, and yeah, equally as good as bowler. So we properly love watching her, but she is she has some certain sort of beef, which we have mentioned in the stats as well. Moving forward. Vincent, 2 exciting warm-ups have been played, evened out, like Pakistan won the ODI game,
Mhm.
and New Zealand came back with a strong response in T20 match. Uh, Not T20I to be precise, T20. So, mm, just as an opposition fan, opposition analyst, uh, has Pakistan women's squad kind of surprised you? Because from talking about warm-ups, the main
Mhm.
takeaways has to be from Pakistan women's because only Plimmer, I think, has
Georgia
been
and
promoted
as
to
Gaze
the
as
main
well.
squad. Yeah, easy guess as well. So yeah, have your thoughts on Pakistan women's squad? Have they surprised you, or were you expecting these sort of performances? And yeah, I really wanted to have a special mini segment on Plimmer today. The way she batted, taking on our prime spinners, I was really surprised of the way she was taking them
Mhm.
on with the use of her feet and playing all through. All across the park. So, yeah, have your thoughts on takeaways from the warm-up matches?
So yeah, Georgia did impress today. She is in great form at the moment. She scored 147 um, just last weekend against Northern Districts in a day-night fixture. So I mean, she's in some form, which I think she was able to carry through to today. In the first game, I was impressed by Nita Dart and her bowling. You know, I mean, I thought Abby Gherkin and Nancy Patel got the New Zealanders off to a great start in that run chase, and I thought, okay, we could actually do this. And then and then Nita ripped through the middle order and
What are you looking for?
completely stuffed them. Um,
What are you looking for?
Sullivan with the ball. I mean, we're not going to see her in the ODIs or the T20s, but she did impress. She was, she was on fire with the ball early on, getting rid of Sidra and the other opener who his name has left my memory at the moment. And today, I think Nancy and Katie Knight with the ball as well. They
Yeah,
performed
so superb. Yeah.
able to uh, knock through that Pakistan, keep them down, and I think that could be a struggle for Pakistan maybe against in those middle overs of the T20s against the paces and the spin. I think I mean Eden Carson, Fran Jonas up against the Pakistan players in the T20s could possibly be a sign from the warm up that maybe they will struggle with spin in the middle overs and finding the gaps, which I think Plummer and Olivia Gain sort of showed that they can score through those middle overs, and that was probably the difference between the New Zealand side winning today and Pakistan losing. So it was really those middle overs, I think.
Yeah, completely echo your thoughts, Vincent. Uh, Talking about Pakistan squad to a little bit of digression, we are really impressed by performances of Najia Alvi. Our
Mhm.
wicket keepers used to have only skill set as only wicket keeping, but they haven't been traditionally good with bat. Although Najia did bat in RDI more. But even today, she scored few runs, which was again a placid performance from our batting output.
Mhm.
So we are really looking forward to her role because her runs would be crucial. Even collapse happens because she can really build on the innings. And today, Munibali, I really woke up all the night for her. It was
Mhm.
like late 3 a.m. in the night for us, but I really woke up and she delivered. Like she rose to the occasion, got out attacking the ball, but yeah, it was kind of frustrating. But you could give her the leverage during the warm up match, and again she was
Mhm.
attacking with 100. I think so. We are. Uh, I mean, before the matches started, I think so. We had a little bit good margin between ODI and T20. So talking about T20 and ODI, I felt so we are more close in T20 games rather than the longer formats of game because
Mhm.
middle over squeezes and we really crumble as well. But today I felt that we are far way apart from how do you guys play and how we have been playing off late. But it remains to be seen how the actual matches pan out. Talking about the actual matches, Vincent, I think so. It is about the time that you let our audience know about the predictions of upcoming T20 series first of all. So let's break it by four categories: most
Mhm.
runs getter, most wickets taker, player of the series and the what is going to be the result of that series. So yeah, over to you.
Okay, so the most runs or the highest run scorer, I think, will be Sophie Devine. I think across the whole set, I think she'll be, doing well at the top of the order. I think she'll probably bat number 3. I can see either Suzie and Millie or Suzie and Bernie opening, so I can see her batting at 3 and contributing there. Wickets, I reckon Jess Kerr will be a surprise to the Pakistan batters, and I think she'll also pick up player of the series for that reason. That she's going to take. I think she'll take a few wickets, and I reckon the
Yeah.
Kiwis will take the series 3-0. I think they will. I think they will be able to.
Oh
Not,
man, no hope for Pakistan fans at all. I
yeah,
think so. We are going to get a win. Surprising win it would be. For me, it is going to end as Kiwis too. Pakistan women's to have one victory. I really feel it. I think so. We are going to surprise you the way we are going to approach this series. But yeah, that is on the prediction side of things. Viewers, now we are having an interesting segment. We planned out to pick up a combined XI from the squads announced by New Zealand women's and Pakistan women's. Vincent Jones will be taking the lead. So, Vincent, let's start with the openers parts first. And there is a constraint on that as well, viewers. Maximum of 6 players from one side in the starting XI, that is. Of course, we will name our 12th player as well. But talking about XI, 6 players maximum from one side, Vincent can pick. So, Vincent, let's get the ball rolling with the openers. Over to you.
Okay, so I think the openers would be Millie Kerr and Sophie Devine.
Okay, let me. Okay, that perfect. Sophie Divine, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Now, talking about number 3 and number 4, the most crucial positions, I would say. So, yeah, have your say.
I'd go Bismarck at number 3.
Bisma Maroof. And what about number 4?
That's where I put my wicket keeper, and I'll go with Bernie Bezadenholm.
Okay. I am just putting out as Bernie because I might butcher her pronunciation. So yeah, Bernie as wicketkeeper, right? Uh, let's. I think so. Number 5 is going to be no-brainer with Nidadar. Am I being right?
No, I'm actually going to put Maddie Green at number 5, and then
Okay.
at number 6,
Okay. Maddie Green,
because Maddie
and
Green's more
then
of a batter than
yeah, Nidadar at
Yep.
number 6. I think so. We are slowly but gradually moving towards all-rounders and bowlers. So yeah, number 7 and number 8.
So go Aaliyah Riaz. Is that how you pronounce your name?
Uh, can you
Aaliyah.
repeat?
Aaliyah Riaz. Aaliyah Riaz.
Alia Riaz. Yeah, Alia Riaz. Okay,
Yeah.
perfect. Number 8.
I go Leah Kahuhu.
May you please repeat, Vincent?
Leah Tahuhu. Sorry.
Okay.
So go Leah at number 8. Then we'd go with.
Yeah, go ahead with number 9.
Jess Kerr.
Okay, Jessica. You picked her as the top wicket taker as well. So yeah, Jessica. Last 2 spots left.
So two Pakistanis here. So I've got Nashra Sundu.
Yeah, Nashra Sandhu.
Yep, and then Diana.
Number 11 is going to be
Diana Bag.
Diana Big. Oh, okay, interesting choice. So yeah, viewers, here you can see the combined 11 that is picked by Vincent Jones. And if we are to name a concussion substitute, as is the cricket technical term, who would be your 12th player from the squads of New Zealand and Pakistan? So yeah, Vincent, let us know.
I'd go Fatima Sana.
Yeah, Fatma Sana. Oh, okay, all right. Uh, So yeah, perfectly done. It was really fun to do that segment as well.
Mhm.
Viewers, it will go out on Twitter as well. Please have your say on there as well. That how would you draft out your combined 11 from both squads, and if you have any agreements or disagreements with the lineup picked by Vincent Jones, please let us know. We would like to have a chat over there as well. So I think so. We are pretty much done with the agenda of today. To rewind it all, viewers, we had a technical and statistical breakdown of New Zealand women's squad. We had a touchdown on their recent form as well. We had a little segment on Suzie Bates. Vincent Jones also put out his predictions for the T20I series, and we have drafted a combined 11 as well. So that was all for today. Thank you so much, Vincent, for joining. It has been an absolute pleasure talking to you. So, yeah, have your final thoughts, and please let our audience know on which platform do you feature and what are your future plans with your platform. Over to you.
So yeah, we're on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and yeah, it's just those three platforms. And then if you also go to at Kiwi Cricket Chat on Twitter, you will find our link in bio, actually in all our socials, for the website where you can read all our information and everything. And you can read all our interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, viewers, as I said in intro, they are doing wonderful content from articles to podcasts to the match day coverage, match day previews, match day reviews, all sort of updates. Not only the international platform, but the way these guys are covering the domestic cricket. Vincent has been cooperating with me regarding the stats we have put out on our Twitter page. So, Vincent, thank you so much for that collaboration as well. Hopefully, we will keep this feature regular in T20 and RDI series separately. And on that note, myself, Ahmed, along with Vincent, would like to say goodbye to all of you. Best of luck to both teams, but the bestest of luck to Pakistan women's cricket team to win the T20 series. And goodbye to all of you.